that Enforce, dude, I'm telling you.
This video is brought to you by Enforce. Oh, look at that belly pan, guys. The worst I've seen in a long time. Oh, golly. 79 Yamaha Enticer 340, 300 Enticer hood. Paid less than $100 for this sled.
There's a shocker.
It definitely shows that with the undercarriage, but we'll show that later. The seller told us that it had no spark. Sold it to Mark in a package deal with that big 600 triple you guys saw.
Grandwood Park.
It's just a shame that they would have taken this anywywhere where there's snow or salt. You know, it wouldn't have rusted if it would have been like
right. If they could have just driven it somewhere,
or
right?
Something,
We're in the summer.
Yeah.
Things we've really done so far, not a lot. I diagnosed it right away when we first got it home. First thing I always do with these Yamahas, if they say they have no spark, I always go and bypass the kill switches. On these, I don't know if you got that big flashlight around here. Oh.
I got this one.
Right here.
Oh, she's not.
Anyways, if you guys can look, oh. Anyways, CDI box on these, right back there. You can see this black with a white wire coming off the CDI box. That wire, it's a bullet, everything's bullet connectors up there, but that wire is what is gonna run to all three kill switches. Key switch, emergency stop switch, tether switch. On a Yamaha, it's a normally open system. So you close it, the system to ground to kill it. So that's why I unplugged this wire. It'll have spark all the time. As soon as we did that, I put a little bit of gas right in the carb, fired right up. So I know we have a kill switch problem.
Factory with this clamp, you see to hold the rotten tether on. That is probably not working in the most.
Don't worry, man. We'll put you on a nice sled. That's what they say.
Yeah.
And then they put you on this thing when you go to fall off, and the thing just keeps running and saws through your
We need
back.
a screwdriver.
Yeah, possibly. It's actually crusted on there.
So I'm gonna try, guys. It has like a bus bar up here is what I call it, where all these connectors go to. And you can basically unplug these switches one by one, and that'll find out which one is bad. So this looks like it goes to the push button start, and somebody's already unplugged that. This one here, oh, I might have found our problem here.
This screw hasn't.
So, okay, this is definitely the problem. This must be touching inside or something. Okay.
He just goes to pull it out.
I look like a mouse may have been in here. Okay, so that's one kill switch, two kill switches, and I think this goes to the key switch, which is gonna have probably the orange and whites of the, these two terminals here. So what we'll do is, I'm assuming there's something touching in here that's eating away. That might be causing it. So we're gonna plug this one back in, leave this one unplugged, and then it'll tell us if it's the tether switch or the
push button.
Yeah, so this is the push button, this is key switch, this must go to the tether. So, if you want to go ahead and just
pull the plug.
Hang on, we'll just unplug this. Yeah, we'll pull the spark plugs out. Now, like I said, somebody put it, I don't know if they put an auxiliary ground for the handlebar warmers, maybe, right?
There are definitely not any sort of handlebar warmers. What is?
I don't even know why they have this grounded here.
Where does this go, dude?
It's like up in the handlebar.
Unless they are.
No.
Anyways, let's rope this sucker
we're
over.
sidetracked, but let's see if we can rope it over.
Neither here nor there.
Spark. So it's got spark.
And
So-
they should have no spark.
Good job. I have my bullet connector unplugged yet. Even the masters make mistakes, kids.
Not me.
Here, I'm sucking on your flashlight.
Dude, let me suck on it.
Let's just get a shot of this guy. Who let the raccoon in the freaking shed?
Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. I can't see here, but you took my light.
Sorry. You were sucking on it.
It's always good when you pull it out when they're sucking on it.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, key switch is on.
Spark.
No spark.
I had a shot of spark.
Well, it would.
Yeah.
Spark.
Yep.
No spark. Yeah. So the tether switch is yeah. Which would make sense.
I don't know why.
No.
Those wires weren't absolutely gnawed off, and that thing was not just clamped
So-
on
It was
there.
clamped on.
We can still drive it with the key and the emergency stop for now. We can put a tether in anytime.
You really don't need three forms of stoppage.
Right.
You need the tether if you're racing.
If you're racing.
Which this thing will be raced.
Oh, For
over
sure.
the septic mount versus a
Yep.
skidoo right there.
Dude, this thing would whack.
Next thing we have to do,
No.
guys, is get whatever contents of the gas out of there. Hopefully there's some, like, not so much sap. Then we're gonna pull that nasty old butterfly carb off and see what we can do inside of that. Because I've heard it run. Is it dry? No. It's fresh gas. No.
Unheard of. Smell it, dude. It's
Let me
not
see.
even stinky. It's clear.
Oh, dude, I can see the bottom of the tank. I don't know if you guys can, but
Yeah,
oh
you
my
can
God.
Smell it, dude. It smells
I know.
like gas.
Wow. The land of
God's-
make believe.
It is the land of make
No way. Dude. Okay.
When they say the tether worked great.
You know what? I gotta go. I'll be back though. I got a work meeting.
Do ya?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the stand, and we're just gonna hook a nitrous pipe.
It's there. A little bit of dings. Ding-a-ding is there. Heavy duty springs.
Oh
Harness is still intact. But yeah, guys, really the big teachable moment here was how to bypass the kill switches. I definitely don't recommend doing that. It's just strictly for diagnostics, but it can save you hours of hassle trying to hunt
yeah.
down
Money
why.
if you're gonna try to just throw
Right,
shotgun
because
parts in.
the typical guy is gonna what he's gonna do is this is the scenario. He's gonna go on the forums or the Facebook groups. He's gonna put, "I have an Enticer, has no spark." You're gonna get 50 comments. Some guys, it's gonna be a 30% coil, 30% CDI box, 30% stator, and you're just gonna start with the cheapest, and you're gonna move all the way up to the stator.
So you start with the coil, box, or stator
coil-
box might be.
Yeah.
Coil's definitely cheap.
So by the time you did all that pissing around, you could have watched this video, saved yourself 5 hours of diagnostic and about $150 in used parts. And at least if you do all this and you just unplug that wire and you don't have spark yet, it's a guarantee that you have a problem in your engine components. Unless there's something goofy like the engine was like not grounded or there's some bizarre thing, but 98% of the time, you got a kill switch issue. Especially when they sit outside, it's usually this. I was expecting it to be this one because they get water and moisture down here.
And the fact that someone bent this thing up.
Yeah, it's just so you can cut your finger on it.
Yeah.
Every time you fly off it. I'm almost positive the brakes work,
Insane.
so that's cool. What we did so far, for some reason I think they must have been swapping the coil because the bolts were loose, holding the coil on, which also holds the ground on. It still had spark before, so obviously it wasn't too big of a factor. We got the spark plug cap swapped out for a different used one off of a phaser motor I had. The end was jammed all up in it. Choke cable stuck, not worth even attempting it right now. What we're gonna do now is we have it up on a track stand. You can see the track's a little bit off the ground. We're gonna squirt it with some mixed gas, see if we can keep it running, and hopefully it pumps up some gas. I don't know if you want to pressurize the tank maybe. See if it pushes anything up there.
Can you see it?
I might be able to see it. Oh, it ain't that hard. Oh, it definitely.
Ooh, that might be a little pumpy.
Let's just see if you blow in there if it comes out there. Oh boy, the rim of scuzz there.
Yep, nothing like just going in on a good rim.
Yep. Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah, it's a little punky, not gonna lie. But let's just see. Let's just see what happens.
See what we can.
So what we'll do is we'll give it a little bit of help starting. Oh, yeah, we'll see if the old float's stuck or not. And then what we'll do is Mark's gonna keep it running with gas.
You're gonna open its throat.
Key is on. We'll see if she's on a stand and shouldn't run away. Open the old throat. Okay. It's safe to say the carburetor needs to be pulled. It's pumping. It's just inside, not getting her. I saw the overflow kind of act a little goofy there, so
Yeah.
I assume the float's stuck. We will start with removing the carb clamp, and then hopefully that boot doesn't tear on us. I might need a little in-force on there, Mark. That boot isn't that bad though.
No.
Probably have some spares around here somewhere. Off of Sassy or the XLV.
Oh, Sassy, dude.
Yep. If you guys don't remember Sassy, well, it's Sassy.
Someone got sassy with this one too, and I mean hit a tree at like 40 miles per hour. It completely, I mean the pipe got, look at it, it's welded there. They unstraightened it, re-welded it. The whole body's all pounded back with a hammer. Still good though.
Still good, he says.
Looks cute, we might try the same thing.
I'd be lying if I said we're gonna change anything. I think you're good there. We'll just give her a little wiggle test and see if she'll. Let's disconnect your fuel line again.
Oh, we know that comes off.
Oh, the carbon trader's moving, and it definitely has fuel up there. So we know the probably just gotta get the old gas out, and I just say we just turn it a little bit, and oh yeah, there she is, the carbon trader. Yes, sir. Everything looks pretty good. The boot's in good shape. Still has the original baffle on there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get this carburetor taken apart and see what happens here. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, goody.
Hey, the screws aren't stripped out though.
No.
It's a good sign. It'll get you, buddy. It will get you.
And you always want to work on these right over the motor, so when you drop them, they go down in the belly pan. You never ever find them again.
And the reason we're saying that is it may or may not have happened to us a time or two. That's why you have spare parts, guys. So you can always get another bowl screw out of a carburetor that you found from a guy.
So
up
some
the
of these
road.
junk ones, you know, you just want to pull the motor out, just see the treasures that are under it. Because man,
I found a lot of good stuff, even a couple fuel pumps. Fuel pumps.
Hose
They drop.
clamps. At one, I found like 5 hose clamps under. The guy must have just kept dropping them.
He had a rough day with the shake.
Commence the shake.
Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. You guys can see in there, but this is the same procedure we do on 95% of these sleds. We try to make them run with our own gas. If they run and die, well, that chalks it up to the fuel system. So it's kind of how we progress from there. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be terrible. I do think it's going to have something in it, though. Some schmoo.
I'm so nervous to drop one of these.
Oh, I didn't smell like this before. I can smell it now. It's getting stinky.
A little stinky.
Oh, little. Dude, it smells like straight pine sol. Just. Oh, yeah. Come on, carbon trader. Oh. Bowl gasket.
Not good.
Did somebody glue it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it coming off with the bowl or the...
The shyster.
He said we're gonna have to shiest it. Oh. Mighty got lucky, boys.
Nope.
Oh.
Well, now we're in it. We're in it to win it.
Somebody siliconed it, though. Somebody did a damn bad thing.
So maybe somebody has been in here.
It's not terrible, though. Just broken in one spot. Oh, I mean, the pilot and the main just starved. Float stuck, boys. I guarantee.
Well,
They move, though?
not great, but we're definitely.
We gotta get the old gas soaking.
Oh, there we go.
Nice, nice. That gasket's salvageable yet.
Yeah, it's just ripped in that one corner. Just a little bit.
We'll get that fixed up. All right. As you can see, the nasty amount of stuff plugged in those jets. It is not good.
I mean, it's gray matter.
I know what the problem was. Ain't got no gas. Had a little bit of a change of plans. Mark was just shaking up the new gas we mixed up a little bit.
Don't put that on yet.
Okay. Oh yeah. That old gas on the line. Okay. All right, I want to put that on now. Okay.
Got it on?
Yep. As we're doing this, yep, we're just pressurizing everything. That's good. We used the carburetor, guys, off another Enticer we bought that's kind of junk, but the carburetor is decent. This one, kind of salvageable. Definitely not the worst, but definitely not the best. We just didn't want to dick around and try to get that going, and then the choke cable's stuck and everything's just junk. So what else do we do? Just put the carb and then drain the gas out of this thing, which wasn't the worst, definitely wasn't the best. Got everything hooked up and lubed up. This choke seems to work. We took it out, kind of lubed everything up, made sure that it operates correctly, and just made sure the jets were clean inside. So we'll see if this one will stove to life. We're gonna try to start it with just the choke, see if it'll start on its own. And then if not, we'll give it a little help and see how that goes. Very cheap sled. What's that noise? I heard something rattling. Can't tell if it's the track being loose or if it makes a noise. You hear it ratcheting around? Full send. What happened? Oh. That could be.
No.
The moment of truth.
It actually started really good.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have to pull it over before I went. Well, I'm impressed. It runs really good.
10 out of 10.
Skook 'em, dude. Skook 'em. That is cool. Well, I think it needs slides, huh?
This one's like gone.
I just heard it kind of making some weird noise. I don't know if it's a drive bearing or if it's something the track's loose or something.
I mean, the cookie wheel on the other side definitely doesn't turn.
The track's a little bit loose. Oh, the cookie wheel's maybe a little bit stuck, huh?
Yeah. Oh, it smells great here.
Ooh.
It's rather strong.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think
Maybe the rears too, huh? Oh, the slide's definitely junk on this side.
Those are bogey wheels.
The bogey.
Are they though? Or no?
Yeah, kinda. They're technically called idler wheels, but they're, yeah, everyone calls them bogey wheels.
I think this guy had a stump on.
Dude, look at they welded the whole pipe. All caved in.
They had to hit a stump or something.
Oh. But hey, she's a runner.
That Inforce, dude, I'm telling you.
This video is brought to you by Inforce. I need to show you this horrible, horrible sin. Oh, look at that belly pan, guys. The worst I've seen in a long time. Oh, golly. But, you know,
All beat back out
the structural integrity of the frame is still there.
The track is actually nice.
So, yeah, that's kind of why this sled was a little cheap. So, that is why she was a little bit cheap. and that'll do it. So cheap, less than $100 for this Enticer 340, guys. Hope you enjoyed the little revival of it. Like I said, thankfully I had a parts carburetor because that other one just wasn't worth it.